Tulsa police officers are earning thousands of dollars in overtime, some in fact making more OT than half their salary.
News on 6 reporter Allison Harris looked into the numbers today. She's live tonight with all of the details for us. Allison.
Scott and Terry, working overtime just comes with the territory for cops, but earning more than half your income in overtime. We looked through these records that show more than 30 Tulsa police officers earned more than $20,000 each in overtime last year. A $65,000 salary with $55,000 more in overtime. Tulsa police officers are earning incomes like this one because of a lot of overtime.
We want to protect the citizens of Tulsa. That's our goal.
Officer Leland Ashley speaks for the department and is one of the officers making thousands in overtime. He says the department doesn't weigh who has more overtime when scheduling shifts. Ashley says when someone can't work, there are officers waiting to be hired back. And any officer, even those with the most overtime, can pick up those hours.
But there's nothing that's saying, no, you've got too much overtime.
Ashley says officers are working so much overtime because the department is short-staffed. The department has even pulled people from desk jobs to work in the field.
We would love to have more officers.
You'd think the department could use overtime money to instead hire more officers, but not so, says Ashley. He says some officers who earn the most overtime are those with the most expertise, like one homicide detective who made $76,000 plus $42,000 in overtime.
If it's one of my family members or someone that's lost their life or been murdered and the homicide unit is investigating, I want the one with the most experience.
Officers who work special events like concerts or festivals are among those with the most overtime. Ashley says they too should not have their shifts replaced by someone from the burglary division or fraud division with much less overtime.
So I don't know, mathematical wise, if you're saying if you replace this dollars, with that dollars, maybe it goes to those saying, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul.
And Ashley says that they won't be able to cut down on overtime until they hire more officers. They just added 16 new officers. They're training 13 more. But after that, there are no plans to add more officers because of budget restraints. Allison Harris, News on 6.